This session will focus on using the features of Microsoft Word to format long documents or formal reports. In this session, we will look at using styles for the headings, viewing the navigation pane, inserting page breaks, inserting a table of contents, and adding page numbers. Let's take this document as an example. First, we are going to use the styles function for the headings. Microsoft Word has built-in styles which should be used to show the different levels of text within a document. We are going to modify the title, heading 1 and heading 2. On the Home tab, go to Styles. Select Title, right-click and select Modify. This will allow us to create a custom title. I'm going to make my title Times New Roman, size 16, bold, underlined, and the colour black. Click OK. Then select the text you want to make the title and select the title style. Next, we are going to add styles to the headings. Select Heading 1, right-click and select Modify. I'm going to select Times New Roman, size 12, bold and the colour black. Click OK. Then select the text you want to make the heading and select the Heading 1 style. I'm now going to do this to the rest of my document. As I get to this heading, I realise that it now needs to be a subheading. To do this, I'm going to change it to Heading 2. Select Heading 2, right-click and select Modify. I'm going to choose Times New Roman, size 12, bold and the colour black. Click OK. I'm then going to change this title to Heading 2. The rest of my titles I'm going to change to Heading 1. Now that we have used the style function to create custom titles and headings, you can use the navigation page to directly navigate to a specific section. On the View tab, go to Show, and here you can see that the navigation pane is selected. On the left-hand side of the document, you will see all of your headings and subheadings. As you can see here, Heading 2 has been indented to show that it is a part of this heading. Before we add a table of contents to this document, I want my abstract to be separate from the rest of the document. To do this, you can insert a next page section break after the abstract. On the Layout tab, go to Page Setup, select Breaks, and then under Section Breaks, select Next Page. As you can see here, my abstract has gone onto the next page. I now want to do the same so that the rest of my document goes onto another new page. Also note that you might need to use the Delete key on your keyboard to move the heading up slightly. Headings which have styles applied can be used to automatically generate a table of contents. Click before the abstract and choose References Table of Contents. Automatic Table can be used for this example. This will generate a contents page based on your headings. As you can see, the Heading 2 has been indented to reflect that this is a part of the previous section. You can change the font style by highlighting all and changing the font. You can still make changes to your document. For example, the abstract still needs to go onto the below page. I'm going to do this again by going to Layout, Breaks, Next page. When I'm happy with how my document looks, if I go to the Contents page, I can update it. To do this, select the Contents page and click Update Table. On this occasion, I'm going to choose to update the page numbers only. After I'm happy with my table of contents, I now need to insert page numbers to the rest of my document. To do this, double-click on the footer. This will bring up the Design tab. If I go to Page Numbers, I'm going to select bottom of the page and I want it to appear in the right-hand side. This will add page numbers to my document.